Chapter 9, Mishnah 2. The previous Mishnah said that the skin of an animal does not convey tuma like its meat. This Mishnah teaches that there are exceptions to that rule, because some skins are soft like meat. The following are the ones whose skins are like their meat with regard to the laws of tuma: the skin of a person, and the skin of a domesticated pig, which is soft and edible. Rabbi Yossi says even the skin of a wild pig is soft enough to be like its meat. The Mishnah's list continues. And the skin of the hump of a tender camel, and the skin of the head of a tender calf, and the skin of the hooves of an animal, and the skin of the private parts of a female animal, and the skin of a fetus, and the smooth skin of the underside of the animal's tail, and the skin of the hedgehog, the chameleon, the lizard, and the snail, which are 4 of the 8 shiratzim mentioned in the Torah. Rabbi Yehuda argues and says the skin of the lizard is just like the skin of the 4 shiratzim not listed in our Mishnah, such as the weasel, which even the Tanna Kama agrees is not like its meat. The Mishnah continues, and while all the skins mentioned in our Mishnah transmit tuma like meat, if they were worked into leather through tanning, or even if they were simply walked on for the amount of time that results in a partial working into leather, they are tahor and no longer transmit the tuma that the meat does, because they are now leather and not meat, except for the skin of a person, which continues to transmit tuma even if it has been worked into leather. The Mishnah cites a dispute between the Tanna Kama and Rabbi Yehuda whether 4 or only 3 of the 8 shiratzim have skins that are like their meat. The Mishnah now cites a third view. Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuri says all of the 8 shiratzim have skins that are tahor and not like their meat.